Hello, Unbreakable Lovers. Well, the sun's out, we're out, we are going out for lunch at one of our favourite little happy spots. But it's a funny story, we're in Fee's car, and Fee's got a little story about her car, a little bit of an embarrassing story. Haven't you, babe?
I have. This week we're talking about keeping our tank full, and I don't know, it must have been divine. I had to demonstrate that. I was actually driving my car down the main street, and all of a sudden I ran out of petrol, and it was peak hour.
The peak hour in the main street of Wodonga.
And the trouble was I've got an automatic, so I couldn't actually even put it in neutral and turn it into the base. So it was very, very embarrassing. But it just kind of demonstrates, doesn't it, how important it is to keep our eye on the tank.
Well, actually, what I said to when Fee rang me, I ran out of fuel. And I said, honey, weren't you looking at the fuel gauge? She goes, oh no, I was running around with Dad. She had her aging father with her. And it's quite interesting, isn't it? Because we're all busy in our lives. And sometimes in our relationship, we fail to look at the tank in our relationship, or the tank in our own ability, and if we're running too hard, and if we're not seeing things in our home. And so important to look at yourself, and maybe sometimes your partner's got to say, hey babe, you just got to slow down. Yeah,
I think awareness is just so important. Self-awareness is really important, because people today are going so fast. And, you think about your body is a temple. It's like not the kind of temple that you're going to worship, but it's actually the temple that you need to take care of and respect and protect. And, when we don't do that and we just max it out and shove in as much as we can, and we're pretty guilty of that.
Yeah, absolutely.
What happens is that actually adds to the tension in your marriage or relationship, and it causes you to have more arguments, more conflict, and it's so important.
Well, your body keeps score, and we have got such busy lives now. Every one of us have busy lives, and it's just the reminder today is to ask yourself: is your tank full? How's your energy levels? Are you sleeping good enough? Are you working too hard? Are you giving yourself the quality time you need? Because you can't really love your partner and build that unbreakable love if you're just exhausted all the time.
Yeah.
We understand there's seasons in life, but is your tank full? Have a look at your fuel gauge so you don't run out of steam. Maybe ask your partner, hey babe, how do you reckon I'm going? Am I a bit emotionally, physically, mentally drained? And if that's the case, go fill it up. Find a way to fill up that tank, and so you can really be the great lover and partner, parent, father, husband, wife that you want to be, I'm sure.
And be okay to say stop. It's okay to say I'm going to have an afternoon sleep, I'm going to put my feet up, I'm going to sleep in, I'm going to do all that stuff. It's okay to stop. That's honouring your body and your marriage.
So on that note, we're going to go and fill up our tank on our lunch date at one of our happy spots. So take care, check your fuel tank, or your emotional, mental, physical fuel tank, because really you want to be well so your relationship can be well. Thanks guys.
See ya.
Bye.